Today, from Seattle, Washington, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble to bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. So already not the best to kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Now Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
They'll run here with a rookie 2nd-round pick, Kenneth Walker.
They find some open field here. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Dallas.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
DJ Dallas, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. It's Barkley on the counter. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Throwing Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together in one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Jones.
That caught by Manhurts. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. On the run, it's Brightwell.
And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there.
They go again with Brightwell.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Jones. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
And the Seahawks are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd down. You're in a tight game in the loudest stadium in the NFL, and it's enough to rattle even the most seasoned of quarterbacks. And here, it looks like he's not quite on the same page as his receiver. This will wind up a turnover.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
The Seahawks again now ready to take over on offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The numbers for Walker from last week's effort. 17 carries, 78 yards.
Brandon, we both know plenty about this game, but you don't have to be an expert to figure out that they're going to lean heavily on their ground game to try and win this week. He sits number 5 in the league so far in rushing, and when they've had success on that side of the ball, he's been at the center of it. If they want to win in this one, he's got to play like that and help drive them down the field.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
Here's a 2nd and 7. It's complete to Lockett. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 44-yard line. Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Spinning away. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 29-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Marquise Goodwin. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Myers connects on the PA. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first. Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jones. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. New York set to take the field. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Jones.
There's Manhurts, the tight end.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 38-yard line. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, he'll drop to throw. Go on the right side here, and that's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw again.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They were victorious over the Chargers last week, and now they work with a lead again here as they come up 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. First down, he'll drop to throw.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. The Seahawks at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in riding high, just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
And I like the way that this team is winning football games because they're doing it the way that coaches love to preach. Penalties at a minimum because they've been very disciplined, very focused in their business.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Throw out wide to Walker.
Flashes another juke.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
so many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Forced out to his left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Some more great football coming your way in prime time to wrap up the month of October. It starts tonight. Could it be a Super Bowl preview? The Packers and Bills from Buffalo at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, Halloween night, Monday Night Football, the Bengals and Browns from Cleveland. And how this game has changed in importance in recent years. That starts at 8:15 Eastern. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a dangerous throw there. Incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one told me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And it finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's 2nd down. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Now Jones on 3rd down. And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game. Tariq Woolen picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, turnabout is fair play, I guess. They had a pick 6 against them earlier, and now this defense, Charles, they get a pick 6 of their own.
And for a moment, let's just set aside how it impacts the scoreboard, because how about the response? One defense gets the pick 6, the other comes back and matches it. These are two defenses that are planning on winning the game for their teams themselves.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Jones to throw on third down.
Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. And he comes back with one complete. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They'll look to throw again. He dumps it off to Barkley.
And he will have a Giants first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
And he wisely will throw that one away. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Jones.
And that one complete to Hodgins.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Jones now throwing on 1st down.
They'll find Hodgins there complete.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones looking left side, and it's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he's got his man out of the slot, complete. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Jones to the goal line, but it's incomplete. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Gano's kick is good. And now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll set up a throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now it's 3rd and 4. This time they stay on the ground. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the 2nd half.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the 2nd half is underway.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
This is the tight end fan.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
the middle. Here's Walker.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Walker. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll find Metcalf. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Now back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Now this one complete on the slant route.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Running left is Walker.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
And this a quick slant to Lockett.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the
8. Here's Walker.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Walker once more. Yeah, this time he'll get down close to the goal line, but not quite in as he stopped at the 1-yard line.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Seahawks take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. McKinnon here, it's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones looking middle, and that's complete.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Well, still in the 3rd quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. On the draw, this is Barkley. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And a quick throw here that's complete.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now Jones on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Here's the option going left on second down. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Jones. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Gano's kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
This one goes underneath to Walker.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And New York set to take the field.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Up the middle with Barkley. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd down. Jones.
Open man left side. It's a tight end man Hurts.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Jones. And he he's got his man on the out route. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Jones throwing on first down. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. From just shy of midfield, Jones. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones.
And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jones. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Darrell Taylor got in there to drop him. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Straight ahead, Walker.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. They'll set up to throw. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Out of the gun, Walker with it.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Flushed out right. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. They needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Myers' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense,